Hello everypony, Equestria Daily here for your weekly news update. Today is February 24th, 2014, and it is now time to hear the stories that you want to hear. Now let's get to the episode review. I thought this episode was a very good CMC episode, but it was not a good Twilight episode. Twilight was just a weird character in this episode, or maybe it was just me. Some people saw in the background of that new episode a diagram of the box from episode 1 of season 4. Here's a diagram and what appears to be how Twilight seems to maybe open the box. Who knows? I hope you all know who Katie Cook is. She is the author of the MLP comic series, and she will be at BronyCon this year, where she will meet her fans and hopefully you can get a look at the newest issue of the comic. One of the most famous Brony YouTubers named SaberSpark has made his first serious video in a very long time. His video, Ponies vs. Parents, explains to Bronies how to explain to their parents about you becoming a Brony. Now let's take a look.
And on the other hand, you have the family or friends who can be accepting or just shut you down because they find that stuff to be strange and they don't want any of it whatsoever. It's a threat to them because it's weird. And guys, let's be honest. Older male fans of the show My Little Pony, that's weird. Society hasn't gotten to that point where it's socially acceptable yet. It's strange. I mean, we're making progress, we're getting there, but we're not there yet. And that means you have to put up with getting criticism and have to be prepared to defend yourself or accept the punishment of people giving you strange looks or comments. I mean, I'm sorry to say that. I'm not saying surrender. I'm just saying expect to get some grief because that's just how society is. And that's the case here. That's why these people have sent me these emails asking this question, because they're afraid of what their family or friends will think of them for liking this show. And that's a shame. And I'm sorry you have to go through that, but that's the reality of the situation and you have to face it. And hopefully I can help. The reason why this situation even exists is because society has something called gender roles. And that's a term sociologists have coined to show how men are expected to behave in one way and how females are expected to behave in another way. It's also called the pink-blue syndrome. I can only assume that you all have been to a toy aisle before. And what are the two colors that jump out the most? Pink and blue. Pink for the girls, blue for the guys. The blue toys are usually Hot Wheel cars, action figures, Nerf guns, while the pink toys are for females, being Barbie dolls, Dora the Explorer, and My Little Pony. And when you push back against these social standards, you're going to get some flack because you're going against the norm. And most people believe that guys should be doing guy things and girls should be doing girl things.
That is it for Equestria News Daily. Check out my Twitter, Brony Square, Instagram, and my new forum, all in the description below. Today's line is from Applejack. Don't use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue. If you use math in front of me, I'm just going to fall asleep. I mean, math is boring, you know. Have a great week, and I'll see you right back here next Monday.